So yeah, this is what everything looks like, and let's see how it tastes.
Hit the like button and baby subscribe. Not because I told you to, hit it cause you want to. Hit the like button and baby subscribe. Not because I told you to, hit it cause you want to. I'm just cooking ham and I have it in a little bit of water just to boil out some of the sodium that's inside of the ham because pork has a lot of sodium. Now I'm adding on a little bit of garlic and a little bit of pepper just to season it a little bit. That way it can be flavorful once my nephew eat it. So there you have it. Then what I do is allow the water to evaporate and then I fry it a little bit on each side for maybe just about a couple minutes. Now I have my water boiling over here for my grits. Sometimes I add a little salt in the water while it's boiling, and sometimes I add garlic. Like this time I added some garlic and just stirring constantly. That's how you would like to do with grits. If you would like for your grits to be extra creamy, almost like a cereal, you would proceed to add less grits to the water. If you prefer them to be thicker, then you would add more grits to the water. This time I chose for the grits to be thick, so therefore I added more. Also with grits, it's very versatile in choosing the topping. You can select, some people eat it with sugar, which makes it more on the sweeter side. I prefer mine with just a little bit of cheese. I'm adding seasoning to eggs that I beat up. I'm preparing to make an omelet. So you just need a little bit of seasoning, and anytime you make an omelet, it's whatever you decide to add to it. I'm going to add some of the ham that I had prepared to the omelet just so it can be like a ham and cheese omelet.
Because a whisk will add air. You always want to make sure that you have air whenever you're doing eggs. Or if you like your eggs to be fluffy, always use something that will allow the air to circulate within your eggs.
Now I'm just adding the ham to the eggs, and then I'll begin to mix everything.
Now, one of my biggest issues is that everything don't cook evenly on this oven, so I have to do a lot of circulation once everything begins to cook in order to have an even cooking result. So you'll see me like turning the skillet at a certain point in time, but whenever you begin your omelet, you just want to allow the eggs and everything to cook evenly, and that way they can all begin, your egg can start cooking, and then you just flip it. It's really simple. You know, there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Now I'm adding some cheese onto the omelet, and you don't want to add your cheese too early. You add your cheese once your egg began to cook. And it took a little while for this egg to cook the way I wanted it to, all the way around. However, it got to where it needed to get to. Finally. So now I'm just adding that, and I'm still waiting on the egg to cook. See right there in that middle? That's what I'm talking about right there, where it's like still liquidy. OMG, it was getting on my nerves. hard. See, you can see me rotating the skillet and everything. Trying to get that thing to cook. Like, gee. I think next time I'm fitting to use my griddle. I think I'm gonna just do that next because this was just like it was a job in itself. And once you finally get everything to cook the way you want it on the inside, you can begin to flip that bad boy. That omelet was huge. It took him like 2 days to eat that joint for real, for real. But look at it, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, you so pretty. And not like some. Right here, y'all, I have prepped my batter for my waffles. Being that I had so much going on, I normally show y'all each thing, separate when I do make it like a separate thing. However, I had a lot of things going on this morning, so I had to go ahead and do that there batter. But I will put it in the description for y'all. But I can tell you off rip, it's like flour, couple eggs, baking powder, a little bit of did I put some milk in that thing? I can't remember because sometimes I be switching up my different batters, but I have y'all. I promise I got y'all in that description though for sure. So now I'm finna put that mix on in there. I like to use a measuring cup, and it kind of didn't congealed the way that I really wanted to. Like, it's some lumps up in that thing. When that thing was pouring out, I was like, oops, too late. What was I fitting to do at this point here? Like, dump the waffles into the way it's already starting to cook. Oh, no, we ain't doing that. It's just gonna have to be the way it's gonna be, baby. But I don't know what caused that. I was like, if y'all have an idea, just tell me on up in the comments. Like, I don't care. I still be trying to, like, figure certain different things out, but I had to add a little bit bold to it because you don't want any black to show while it's in the waffle maker, okay? Then you just allow that thing to cook for a couple of minutes. You heard. See, it's a double waffle maker, so we finna utilize both sides. That way, we can do 2 waffles at a time. Because we had like quite a few people who was over here. This was like a little Christmas Eve, little brunch I did real quickity. So I had to try to get as much done in a little bit of time as possible. And I did that thing. Okay. And the thing that I was most insecure about was the waffles. And that was the thing that was like the biggest hit. Because my batter ain't no joke though. I be adding, my little cinnamon. She stop playing. I don't be playing with anything that I do. Because I cook with love. Alright, so we got them things going on. Then I'll just show y'all, the waffles when they come on out of there. Oh, you is showing up and showing out. That's what I'm talking about. Showing up and showing out. That's what I'm talking about. Waffle. Use a waffle. Say I'm golden brown. Golden brown. I'm a waffle. I'm a waffle. Golden brown. Yeah, I'm golden brown. I don't know why I patted y'all. Look, I be caring about what I do, so when I was looking as I'm editing this vid, I'm like, why did I pat it like it was a puppy or something? It's a waffle, girl. Like sometimes I don't even know why I do what I do, y'all. They were a little stressed. They look a little squishy right there, but then they get it. They get it together. See, they got right real quick. Real quick.
This is what everything looks like. And let's see how it tastes.
I made hot cacao for everybody. I do mine from scratch, so I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. Then I add the marshmallows, you know, little syrup, little topping. Ain't nothing. Did a little thing.